Hello everyone. In this Power Automate session, we will learn about Power Automate conditional flow. So, what is conditional flow? In Power Automate, conditional flow refers to the ability to make decisions in your workflow based on certain condition or criteria. It also allows us to direct the flow of automation if the specific criteria are satisfied, then it returns true or else it returns false. So let's say this is the conditional flow. You can see the image here. So this is the start of the conditional flow. Let's say we will input A and B, and if the A is greater than B, then it will return true. And if it is returned true, then it will go to the yes part of the conditional flow and it will print A is big. If the A is not greater than B, then it will go to the no part of the condition and it will print B. Once the condition gets satisfied, it will run the action which we have provided. Once it runs, it will come out of the loop and the flow gets stopped. So this is how it works. So now let's see an example in Power Automate. So for this, we will navigate to the Power Automate, and here we will create an automated cloud flow that will trigger when an item is created in the SharePoint list. So this is the task SharePoint list where we will create an item if the item status is new and the priority is high. So priority column is a choice column which contains medium, low and high choices or options. So when the status is new and the priority is high, it will send an email to the person whom the task is assigned. So now let's create the flow. For this, we will click on create button. Then we will click on automated cloud flow. Here you can provide the name and then select the when an item is created and then click on create. Now we will switch to classic designer. So here we need to provide the site address of the, and it is not showing because it is not connected to my connection. So I will connect and then select the prime jobs and then select the list name, that is task list, and here we will check whether the status is new or not. So for this we will use the condition control action, and in a choose a value we will use the status value is equal to new. Then if the condition get true, then it will run the if yes part of the condition. So here we will check another thing, that is priority is equal to high or not. So for this we will add another condition. Here we will choose the priority value column and here we will write high. Now if both the condition is true, then we will send an email. So for this, click on add an action, then search for send an email action. So here we need to select the assign to email, and here we will provide the subject new new task assigned. And here you can add some information about the task. So the task details, title, select the title, give some space in between, and then you can add start date of the task. So search for start date and select start date from the dynamic content space here, then click on enter. Here we will provide the status value. So select the status value. Next, we will provide the priority of the task. So search for priority and select. Now our email is all set. So we will save the flow and run the flow manually. So click on save. Once the flow gets saved, we will click on test button and then click on manually, then click on test button. Here you can see our flow is running. So we will create an item in the SharePoint list. For this, click on new button and here we will provide expense reimbursement task. Let's say assign to, let's say my name Haripriya Dhal. Start date, we will choose the start date 21. Let's say end date and select the status as new and then status as high and then click on save. Now we have created an item in the SharePoint list. Now we will go to the Power Automate. Here you can see our flow ran successfully and our condition is true and the second condition is also true. So we have sent an email to whom the task is assigned. So if I will go to my Outlook, here you can see new task is assigned with all the task details. This is how we can use the conditional flow in Power Automate. That's all for today. We will see one next video. There we will see how we can store and manage variable in Power Automate.